Howdy and welcome to the final video in my Advent of Code series for 2022. I've really enjoyed making these videos and I hope you have enjoyed watching them. Feel free to drop a comment or a like on any one if you have some feedback for me. I'm just trying to get into this and feel out what it takes to make videos. So we're seeing how it goes. I've really enjoyed it. So thanks for tagging along with me, even though it was a little bumpy. All right, day 25, usually a gimme. Let's go. Full of hot air. As the expedition finally reaches the extraction point, several large hot air balloons drift down to meet you. Crews quickly start unloading the equipment, and the balloons brought many hot air balloon kits, some fuel tanks, and a fuel heating machine. Fuel heating machine is a new addition to the process. When the mountain was a volcano, the ambient temperatures were more reasonable. Now it's so cold that the fuel won't work without being warmed up first. The elves, seemingly in an attempt to make the new machine feel welcome, have already attached a pair of googly eyes and started calling it Bob. To heat the fuel, Bob needs to know the total amount of fuel that will be processed ahead of time so that it can be correctly calibrate the heat output and flow rate. This amount is simply the sum of the fuel requirements of all the hot air balloons, and those fuel requirements are even listed clearly on the side of each hot air balloon's burner. You assume the elves will have no trouble adding up some numbers and are about to go back to figuring out which balloon is yours when you get a tap on the shoulder. Apparently, the fuel requirements use numbers written in a format the elves don't recognize. Predictably, they'd like your help deciphering them. Okay, let's copy this example. You make a list of all fuel requirements and you don't recognize the number format either. Fortunately, Bob is labeled with a support phone number. Not to be deterred, you call and ask for help. That's right, you simply just supply the full amount to the, for more than one burner, no problem. You just need to add together all our special numeral analog fuel units. Snafu, S-N-A-F-U. Patent pending, they're way better than normal numbers. You mentioned that it's quite cold, ask if they skip ahead. Okay, all right, Snafu is sort of like normal numbers. You know how you start on the right, normal numbers have one place, tens place, hundreds place, so on. Each digit tells you how many of that value you have. Snafu works the same way, except it uses powers of 5 instead of 10. Okay, 5, 25, 100. Yeah, that's fine. Why some of the digits looks like dashes or equals instead of digits. You know, I never did ask the engineers why I did that. Instead of just using digits 4 through 0, the digits are 2, 1, minus, and double minus. Minus is worth -1, double minus is worth -2. Okay, so because 10 in normal numbers is 2 5s and no 1s. Snafu is written 2 0. Okay, cool. So we're just doing some numerical calculations. This should be fun. So yeah, I bet we have to convert back. You have to convert to decimal, add, and then convert back. That's gonna be fun. Cool. Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 3 is 5 minus 2. Yeah, okay, this is cool. Based on the process, snapping numbers, converted to decimal numbers. Yep. All right. You discover that the buttons you expect. Instead, you are, yes, so you have to convert back. So you have to convert to decimal, add them up, and convert back. So let's get our input real quick before we start coding. This should be a nice, fun numerical puzzle to finish it off. All right, so we just want each of the lines as numbers. So we already got our lines as numbers, awesome. And then we just need to do a convert. So so we just need to convert to snafu and from snafu. To decimal, snafu, stir, int. And we need to make a to snafu and int to stir. Cool. Awesome. So to go from decimal to snafu to go from snafu to decimal is pretty easy. So we're just gonna take each integer. So we're gonna return the sum. And we're going to do, and for car in snafu reversed. So we're going to start from the right hand side, moving left. And if basically, and then we need a mapping, right? So of equals is -2, minus is hold on, I just thought of something. Why convert to decimal and back? We could just implement addition, right? 2 plus 1 would give you 5, would give you 1 double equal. Carry a 1, it's a minus and 1, which would equal 1. 0, 1, 1, minus and 2 is 1. Double equal and 1 would be minus, and then 1 carries. Yeah, let's just do long addition. Forget this. Whoops. So the carry is either going to be 1. The most you can do is add up 2. So 2 plus 2 is going to be 1 minus, right? So two plus 1 is 1 equal. And nothing else would, nothing else carries. Now what about minus plus minus? Well, all these numbers are positive, right? I don't know how to represent, like, what about 1 minus plus 1 minus? So both these numbers are 3. So that should equal 6. And 6 should be 1, 1. So what this is a carry of -1. So yeah, so the minus plus minus. So equals plus equals is it carries -1. So this in these parentheses is the carry value. -1, 1. Equals plus minus is going to carry -1. Carries a negative, right? 2. Yeah, okay. So the carry currently is 0. All right. So we're going to start from the left. Outcome equals empty. We still need this map. I think this is the more interesting way to solve the problem too. And converting to there and back. Just add directly. So we just need an add. Oh, let's first convert everything to, yeah, the digits. Okay. I got it. So we're going to represent every snafu number as a reverse string casted to their individual values. So snafu numbers equals snafu n for n in line reversed for line in input.lines. So we have each of our numbers represented as, so this would be 2, -1, 0, -1, -2, 1. Okay. When you add a left and a right, you do L plus R for L comma R in zip longest left right fill equals 0. Okay. And if any of those sums is below -2, then you carry, then you reverse it, then you add 5 and you carry a -1. If they're above 2, then you subtract 5 and you carry a +1. For value in sum, if value is less than -2, then sum I in len sum we're going to add a 0 on the end for shits and giggles. And the reason we added 0 on the end is just in case we need to carry a value out there. So if sum value equals sum I, then sum I sum of I should plus equal 5, and sum of I plus 1 will minus equal 1. Else, if value is greater than 2, then we do the reverse, sum I minus equals 5, sum I plus 1 plus equals 1, return sum, nice. For number in numbers, current equals snafu add current number, print adding current to number, print then we need to convert back. So do a string join of snafu reverse n for n current, where we reverse it, -1, start on the left, and we do an L strip of cars equals 0. So we strip zeros from the beginning. Okay. Why is this invalid syntax? I don't understand why this is invalid syntax. Oh. Can't read in. All right, zip longest. Zip longest. Fill value. L strip takes no keyword arguments. Let's see. 2 equals --1 equals, oh, we did it right. Awesome. The first time we did long addition in a different system. Input. Bam, we did it. Nice job. I thought that was the most fun way to solve it, is by straight up doing addition. And the key here is just understanding how to carry a negative number. But yeah, we did it. And part 2, the hot air balloons quickly carry you to the North Pole. As soon as you land, most of the expedition is escorted directly to the small building. The head smoothie chef has just finished warming up the industrial grade blenders. It will take 50 stars to fill the blender. Expedition turns their attention to you. Begin emptying the fruit from your pack on the table. As you do, a very young elf, one you recognize from the expedition team, approaches and holds up a single star fruit he found. The head smoothie chef places it in the blender. Only 49 stars to go. We, of course, have already got all 49, having done every day of this Advent of Code. We can start the blender. Yay! We make a smoothie with all 50 stars, deliver it to the reindeer. The sleigh is already warmed up by the time they finish eating. Congratulations, we finished every puzzle in Advent of Code 2022. Hope you guys I had a ton of fun solving all this. If you enjoyed watching it, I highly suggest you go check out Advent of Code, go solve these puzzles yourself. You'd be surprised how fun it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to try and continue this channel with some leak code problems if you guys are interested. Yeah, really appreciate making these videos for you. And it was a difficult challenge to try to be on camera every day, or all the way up until I was on vacation. So I'm glad I did it, and look forward to the future. See you guys. Peace.